Mia,
Hi.
you're talking to Shannon. Can you say hi, Shannon?
Hi.
Mia, so a little while ago you went to the museum, but you didn't go to see the normal things at the museum, did you?
No.
They were having a special day, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what it was called? Or why they had it?
Yep.
Can you tell us?
Yep. I answered some questions to finish my passport and get my fly.
Okay, so what it says on there is that it was the year of science. And because it was the year of science, they were doing a special thing at the museum that kids could go and attend.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yeah, and so what happened when you went in the museum? They gave you that passport?
Yeah.
And what did you have to do?
I had to answer all the questions, and then when I answered one test, they gave me a stamp, and when they're all finished, it started at my fly.
What was your favorite station where you had to do stuff?
Let's see.
Do you want me to read the question so you're reminded?
Okay.
Okay, the first one said, how much of the ocean has been explored?
20%.
Really?
I think so.
Wow. And then the next one said, all matter is made of atoms. Well, what are atoms made of?
Atoms?
Do you remember what was at that station?
What are the pretend train stations?
Oh. And what did the train station show you?
It's just like an old train station from the old days.
Okay. And what did it show you?
There were several people in there.
Yes.
And it's just like a train was going by there.
Okay. And so what were they trying to tell you at that station? Do you remember?
I think they were trying to tell us that at the olden days is that train stations aren't the same that the new train stations are.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Okay. One of the other question here was, if you were playing the piano, on which side would you find the high notes of the keys, right or left? That's your right and that's your left. Where are the high notes? Do you remember?
No.
When you're sitting on the piano, yes, where? Up that end, so the right hand side. Okay. Here was another question. It said, name one of the 7 different First Nations who have art displayed in the First People's Gallery. Do you remember? No? One of them would have been the Saanich, right?
Yeah.
Why? And the next question says, why does the mammoth have long hair?
Because it keeps him warm in the north.
Yes, in the ice, hey? Oh, yeah, this is the one you were talking about. In what town was the train station originally located? That's the one we were talking about, hey? It's hard to remember.
Yeah, I don't really remember
Okay.
because I can see the numbers.
Yes. So which of those stations was your favorite?
Oh, and I also saw a thing that they held of people that couldn't move their hands and
That couldn't move their hands?
yeah, but there was a doll who couldn't use her hands, so they made an eel that sings when they point the gazer at the berry with this pointed. It's in the one, like happy and you know it.
Oh.
They just handed on her head and.
Oh, so she had like like almost like a crown on her head?
Yeah. I didn't actually that this year, but they had me try it out once.
Oh, really? So what was there? Did you say there was a laser that pointed down or a stick?
You just point the gazer at the eel.
Oh, at the what? The eel?
Yeah, it's a software eel that's in the store.
Oh,
So
okay.
many point at it.
So do you know anybody who can't use their hands?
Yeah, I have a friend that can't use her hands or feet, and she can't walk, and she has to move, and her parents have to move around in a chair.
Yeah, in a wheelchair. Does she look happy?
At least he doesn't have a smile.
You haven't seen her smile?
Yeah, not very much.
Not very much. She does smile. Yeah. But so she lives in a wheelchair, doesn't she?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, so we got distracted. We were talking about the... Okay, so what station was that from?
This turned out dry,
Okay, so what is that thing supposed to do, Mia?
It's supposed to make a whale noise.
Supposed to do what?
Make a whale noise. By the
Oh, a
time
whale noise. There we go. So one of the things you did there was you got that, and that's supposed to sound like a whale, right? When it's wet, it sounds like a
Yeah,
whale.
when this screen is wet.
Yeah, is it dried out?
Yeah, dried out.
Okay. And there was something else you wanted to show, Shannon.
Oh yeah, this tiny flashlight.
Why is that flashlight special, Mia?
Well, it's tiny and we can use it for more than things.
Why?
Because if the lights go out, we can just fix it on, and we don't have to that battery. We just wind it.
So it's special because it's a wind-up flashlight, right? So do you know where your special flashlight is?
No, I couldn't find it, so in this board my little
There it
sister.
is, yeah. What did we say to the boys, maybe? Where was a good place for them to leave those flashlights?
I thought one of my brothers on a white one too.
Okay.
I knew it was ours because it had an E on it.
An E on it, yeah, definitely. So what I said to the boys, I thought it was a good idea to have that flashlight right next to their bed. So if there's ever a power outage,
So maybe it's not those, it's mine?
I'm not sure, we could certainly check with the boys.
Okay.
Okay. You've also done some other fun things. You've had lots of friends. You've seen quite a number of friends. You had friends
Yeah.
over to play.
Fanny came over one day after today.
Yes. And how was that?
It was fun. We got to pair some soft toys together.
Yeah. And did you have a picnic?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you'd really been asking for Fenna to come, well, to see Fenna, right?
Yeah.
You'd been missing her. And you did something else that I've never seen you do before. You asked to phone Fenna and you left her a message, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah. Good. Okay, do you want to say goodbye to Shannon?
Bye, Shannon.